Is Azra here?
Okay, where are you? Okay.
I request.
Check. Hi, sir. Okay,
Can you call me Rahul instead of sir?
Okay.
Makes me more comfortable.
I'm really nervous. Okay. Hi, Rahul. Okay, my name is Azra and I'm from the Department of Fine Arts, and the question that we have for you, Rahul, is recently one of India's biggest research institutions, the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, faced a huge financial crisis, and henceforth the employees and the students of the institution were deprived of their salary for the month of February. As of now, the situation has been sorted. I think the salary has been credited to the respective accounts. But in the long run, what does your government think of this issue? Do you plan on, do you plan on doing anything about this? What do you think is the future of education?
About research and education in general, or about the Tata Institute in specific?
About research and education in India.
I think we are convinced that India is spending way too little money on education. And we feel that India needs to spend much more money on education. So we are going to increase the amount of money that we spend on education, and our target is 6%. That's basically what we're looking at. It's not only about spending money in education. It's about independence of education institutions. So I come here and I can tell by listening to you for 5 minutes that you are an independent institution, that you have the right to say and do whatever you like, and that there is an atmosphere in this institution of openness, of listening. I think another thing that we have to focus on is the imposition and the capture of India's institutions. I believe that all our institutions should be free to challenge ideas. I don't think you should blindly accept any idea. I think you should be able to challenge ideas, and that's why frankly I've come here. Because I want you to challenge me. I want you to make me uncomfortable so that I learn, no seriously, so that I learn, I understand what you think and I learn from you. So it is a mutual learning, and that should be the design of the education system. But broadly, much more money in education, and I don't believe that the solution to India's education problems is blatant privatization. So I believe, yes, there is a place for private institutions, but solid government-funded government institutions also have their place, and they should be the standard bearers. So people should look, I mean, if you look at the IIT, the best technical institution in the country, it's a government institution. So the government has a responsibility to set the benchmark, and then everybody else can follow that. That would be broadly my answer. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Kushi? I repeat, is Kushi here?
Okay. Where are you? Okay, yeah.
Good afternoon, Rahul sir. My question
You've slotted the sir in.
My question is, comment on the recent review on women about inequality and discrimination and how women will be benefited.
Comment on?
Women's inequality and discrimination and how women will be benefited.
I think the way Indian women are treated leaves a lot to be desired. I think South India is significantly better than North India on this front. It's true. If you go to North India, if you go to Uttar Pradesh, if you go to Bihar, and you see the treatment of women and the way women are treated, you will be shocked. So there is a cultural aspect, and I think Tamil Nadu is one of the leaders in how it treats its women. So that's a good thing. No. But wait, because before you get excited, there's still a lot of improvement required in Tamil Nadu as well. I don't think women should be second to men in anything. I think women should be at the same level as men in everything. And I look at the Parliament House, I look at the Vidhan Sabhas, I look at the different states, and frankly, I don't see enough women in leadership positions. I don't see them leading enough companies, I don't see them leading enough states, I don't see enough of them in the Lok Sabha and the Vidhan Sabha. So one of the things that we've decided, in 2019, we're going to pass the Women's Reservation Bill in Lok Sabha, Vidhan Sabhas, and we're also going to reserve 33% of all government jobs at the national level for women. That's a starting point. But I think it's an attitude. I think you cannot have women empowered in India unless...
Vishali.
Nice to meet you.
First of all,
how are you?
fine sir,
You're well?
how are you?
I'm well.
First of all, thank you for visiting our college. And my question is, the opposite party says demonetization has brought no good to the economy. If your party comes to power, what are the measures will you take to strengthen the economy?
Well, first, tell me what do you think of demonetization? Did you like it? Did you like demonetization?
No, sir. No.
Do you think it was a good economic decision?
No.
So I think it's pretty clear the damage demonetization did. It's a pity that the Prime Minister didn't come and take your advice before he did demonetization, because he would have got the right answer, you know. One or two things. You can't have a negative, fearful atmosphere in the country. You can't have an atmosphere of discrimination in the country and then expect economic growth. Economic growth is directly related to the mood of the country. So the first thing we would do is we would change the mood of the country. We would move the country to a place where people feel empowered, happy, and to a place where people relate with each other in a pleasant, loving way. That's the first thing we do. The second thing we do is, we feel that the GST that has been imposed on the country is too complicated and it has too many different layers. There are 5 different layers of tax. This makes life very difficult for small and medium businesses, shopkeepers, and young entrepreneurs. Hopefully you might become one someday, successful one. So we are going to reform the GST and we are going to make... Mr. Narendra Modi gave to Nirav Modi. Right? So what we want to do is, we want to take the money that is going to 15, 17 corrupt business people like Nirav Modi. Nirav Modi, and open the banking system to entrepreneurs like yourself, so that young women, young men can go to the banks and take loans and build businesses and create jobs for India. How many jobs do you think Mr. Nirav Modi created for India? Nothing. I would bet you the government of India gave Nirav Modi 35,000 crores. I would bet you if the government of India or of the bank or the banks gave you, I'd say, yeah.
Hello, sir. So this is a question that comes from the Light Music Club, as Nora said. So, why did you hug Modi, sir?
Because I saw, see, love is the foundation. Love is the foundation of every religion. Whether it's Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, Sikhism, Jainism, Buddhism, the foundation is love. Okay? And I was sitting in Parliament House and I was watching the Prime Minister give a speech. And I have no anger towards the Prime Minister. I don't have animosity or hatred towards the Prime Minister. And I could see that the Prime Minister was very angry. And he was speaking about me and the Congress party and about how we had done nothing and about how we were filthy and my father was a horrible person, my mother was a horrible person, my grandmother was, he was going on that line. And inside me, I was feeling affection for him. I was feeling affection that this man is not able to see the beauty of the world. That he is so angry, that he is not able to see the beauty of the world. And so I thought that at least my part, my side, I should show him affection. Because see, you know the people who don't have affection towards others, you know the reason? Because they have not been loved. So the truth is that the Prime Minister, unfortunately for whatever reason, did not have the type of love that he should have had. And that is why he generates this anger. So I genuinely feel love for the Prime Minister. No, you're laughing, but I genuinely do. I'll tell you, I'll give you an example. Now let me frame it to you so that you understand what I'm saying. In 2014, I was a young politician. I'm still young, but slightly older, right? I was a young politician. And it makes me proud of being an Indian, and it makes me believe that this country is going to be successful, is going to be powerful, and is going to do really well. That's what you made me feel. Okay? And I want you to remember that as women, you have every right to the space that you deserve. You will find in life that people will tell you, you're a woman, you can't run this company. Or you're a woman, you can't do this or you can't do that. Don't accept it. Your answer should be, you're a man, you can't do this. Okay? So your answer, you have to believe in yourselves. You have to be humble. And when someone throws hate at you, catch the hate, put it down and throw love in return. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So this marks the end of the interactive session. Can we please give Mr. Rahul Gandhi a standing ovation for taking time off his business
One last
to
thing.
be here with us today.
One last thing. My social media people have said that I have to tell you this, which is that you can follow.
What is that special quality that you imbibe from your mother?
From my mother? Humility. That no matter how powerful a person is, no matter how weak a person is, regardless of who the person is, they always have an opinion, they always have a unique way of looking at the world, and one must respect that opinion and try to understand where that person is coming from. right? So when you're speaking to a person, look at the world not from your position, but look at the world from your position, right? For example, right now I'm speaking.
Hello, Rahul.
Hello.
I hope you have a wonderful time in Stella. My question to you is, why is the opposition, that is your party, silent about issues that are actually affecting the common man? That is like the PACL scam, the protest by paramilitary forces. You have so many unfilled posts in the government, and on and on and on.
Actually, protest by paramilitary forces, I am in conversation about a number of their demands. In fact, I have personally raised